Pushing up court left to right in the corner. Wide open to Silva for three. Right between the eyes from downtown. Give the assist to KJ. And the young man out of Germany gives the Buffs a 2-point advantage. Kick out high on the right side. Clifford in the corner to Silva. Wide open for three. Right between the eyes from downtown.
Well, there's some highlights. The Colorado Buffaloes' 24-point win over North Alabama here at the Event Center. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Buffalo Stampede. Voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson, big fella. Tristan Silva joining us. He had a monster game of that North Alabama game. First off, just overall from a team standpoint, you're coming off the win over CSU. Lopsided win there. You go and get a 24-point win. This team, especially on the offense, is playing pretty well right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting into rhythm. You know, it's been a struggle for us early in the season to be consistent. And I think that's where we find ourselves, taking care of the ball, getting great shots, and that's what the biggest issue was for us.
Help fans understand, when you talk about inconsistency, okay? I mean, there are some games you guys play very well defensively, others in the offense, and maybe the intensity, I don't know how you want to phrase it, isn't there game to game. What's that like internally? What are the conversations like for you guys talking about? Because you've proven how talented you are and how high a level this team can play, and the ceiling's awful high. Take us inside. What are you guys talking about trying to figure that out?
Well, most of the time it's just, you know, everybody kind of knows what's wrong, but it still happens, and people are not really concentrated or locked in defensively or offensively, or little miscommunications or little slip-ups can just cost us a bad possession, a turnover, a missed rotation, help the helper, stuff like that, and that can ultimately cost the game.
It does really illustrate, though, from a basketball standpoint, you're playing at this level, how razor thin it is to win a ball game, right? I mean, a missed free throw, a missed assignment, those kind of things are a difference maker when you're playing at a high level against tough competition.
Every possession counts. Yeah. So you can pick out any possession out of a one possession game at the end, and that could make the difference for a team.
A career high 25 points, 9 rebounds. Couldn't get that one more rebound for your first double-double?
No, apparently.
Lost and yanked it out of your hand at one point.
Out of me, so.
But 25 points. Tad's been talking to you, and the staff's been talking to you about being more aggressive. You're a guy that the Buffs have to count on. Is that a decision you're making? Okay, I've got to score more, or is it just kind of game by game depending on?
No, I mean I'm a player that likes to get the game or let the game come to him. Yeah. So I'm not really trying to force anything. I mean, when I'm open, I'll shoot it. When I see a drive opportunity, I'll drive it. But ultimately, it's just, you know, attacking the rim, being shot ready every time I catch it, and then having a scorer's mentality, whether I actually shoot it or hand it off.
That new career high, by the way, lasted one game because he broke it the next contest. But after the 24-point win over North Alabama, we heard from the head coach, Tad Boyle. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment made to chill. Celebrate responsibly.
No, it was a workmanlike effort. I thought, you know, coming out of finals, you never know what you're going to get from your team emotionally and how sharp they're going to be. And, you know, not often do you win by 24. And, you know, statistically, I think there were some really good things tonight. But you feel like your team could have played better. And that's how I feel about tonight's game. We fouled way too much. You know, 27. They struggled with the foul line worse than we do. So that helped us, but we got to learn how to play without fouling. We got to be more disciplined on the ball and going vertical in the lane. So some areas for improvement for sure. You know, we're feast or famine from the three-point line, and tonight was another famine game. You know, relative to what we did last time out. But look, some really good performance. Luke O'Brien, 5 offensive rebounds. I mean, he gave us great energy and play off the bench. I was really pleased with him. And then, you know, KJ has 6 assists and 1 turnover. It's the kind of stuff we need from him. And then, you know, Tristan obviously played well offensively for us. It's good to get him 18 shots because he's a pretty efficient player.
There's the head coach of the Buffaloes, Tad Boyle. That was win number 260, by the way, of his career. We're going to talk with Mike Rohn coming up about the next victory for the Buffaloes, 11-point win over Northern Colorado. That was 261 for Tad Boyle. As we continue here with Tristan Silva, that tied the all-time wins record here at Colorado. The great Sox Wall said his name is on the court right behind our cameraman right over there. Yeah. You know, that's pretty heady stuff. What do you think as a veteran player when you hear about Tad tying that record?
I mean, it's great. First and foremost, I think it's a testament to his coaching style and his philosophy, and you know the type of guy he is. Great coach, and he's been that for years and years now here at Colorado. So it's really just just a statement for him that he made with multiple different teams here in this program.
You know, Tad has been so consistent. I tell people all the time, this is the golden era of Colorado basketball, averaging over 20 wins a year, going to the postseason all the time. Talk from a player's standpoint. What is it about him? There's great honesty with him, isn't there? I mean, he doesn't. There's no gray area with Tad. You know exactly what he's thinking all the time, don't you?
Yeah, I'd say he's like he knows what a team needs and what a team lacks of. So he's making sure that he gives 100% of the time in every practice and in every preseason. So he makes sure that we're ready because he knows what it takes to get to that point and to get to that level. So.
Well, Tad Boyle is now tied with Sox Wall South as the winningest coach in Colorado history. This guy against UNC scored 26 points, ups his career high as the Buffaloes get their third win in a row, winning by 11 over the UNC Bears. Coming up next here in the Buffalo Stampede, we're going to talk with associate head coach